So, we are here with some of the Chem series of things in cosmos. As you can see, there is a Chemistry C500, a Chemistry C1000, and a Chemistry C3000. There is also a Chemistry C150, but we're mainly looking into the Chem C3000. So you can, it is a really amazing chemistry set. So right here on the box, I think it's right here. It says the ultimate chemistry set. Let's see what's inside. There are 2 layers of styrofoam stuff. This kit meets DHS and NASA Earth standards. There is also a book, and it's got some weight to it, actually. I'm just gonna kind of close it up. And on the bottom, it has chemical safety information and DHS pictograms. I'm gonna put this down here to the side. Right, so here there is a book. It's got the instructions on how to do the chemistry set, and it also has a sticker sheet, and I'll show you what this is for later. But it just has some safety information, what the pictograms mean, and just what your lab should be like, and instructions for some of the tools. Let's see what's inside. Let's try and pop through the plastic. I'm gonna go get a scissors. Try not to damage anything. Put this trash aside. So let's see what's in here. It's a little rod, I think. Is it a glass stir guard? I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna put it there. There's a lot of plastic and glass. This is glass. It's another thing that you use to so you have a test tube, put a little corky hole in it, cover it up. Let's say there's a solution here. Let's just pretend you'd put this in here and you'd use it for something, I don't know. There's another one, and another one. It looks like a pipette. And there are some test tubes, and there is also a test tube rack. I'm going to put the test tubes on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Then there are some chemicals. I'm going to go over the names later. And then, ooh, it's really raining. There was a little glass bottle, brown, and it is litmus solution. With ethanol. It's empty, so you're probably gonna make it. Oh yeah, here it is, litmus powder. There you go. Then there was a spoon, a little spoon with a big big side and a small side. It's made out of metal so it can bend. Then I think this cap goes onto here. There was also like a little thing, so don't screw it on here, else you're gonna have a hard time getting it off. Let's see, there's another chemical I'm just gonna put right here. Some safety glasses. They don't really protect your eyes well. Well, and then here's like a test tube thingy where you can like grab the test tube if it's hot or something. I don't know. I don't want to break the test tube since they are glass, but that's what that's for. A little test tube brush that you'll use to clean the test tube. Some cups. They're like beakery cups. They got measurements on them. And then they also come with a lids. Yep. And then I think this is a 9-volt battery adapter for doing electrochemistry. Probably that's what it's for. A funnel for accurately filling in test tubes or bottles, stuff like that. There's a copper wire. This is a little tool for opening the bottles. There are instructions on how to do this in the manual. Just be careful with it since sometimes it does once it exploded on me. I was trying to open it and the chemicals sprayed out everywhere when I opened it forcefully. 3 plastic pipettes. Just a cork for a test tube. It's made out of rubber. Another one, this one has a hole. And this one, it has a hole in it, but it's made out of cork. Basically, I don't really know what the difference is for, but yeah. I'll go over the chemicals later, so I'm just gonna take out all these chemicals. That's the first tray. Done. Now the second one. It has a lot of glass and metal in this one. I'm gonna open it with some nice scissors. Let's see, there's a little, no, it's not so little. There is a metal thing. I think it's for setting up a test tube stand. Yep, here's the base. Put that in there. Then there's some things that I guess you put in here, so it's like a stand of some sort. I don't know. This, I guess. Anyway, let's see. Here's, I think this is that. I don't know what that is, so I'm just gonna leave it there. Some more corky holes for the test tubes. These ones have holes in them. What? I don't know. Anyway, there's like a little tiny light bulb thing and another part for the light bulb. So anyway, Let's see. I think this is. It looks like lead, though it's like a carbon thing. It's chalk. It's powdery, so I'm just gonna leave it in there so it doesn't mess up the table. There are some lids. There are some lids for some bottles. I'll show you what they're for later. This is like a something that goes onto here. It goes like this. You have to like take it apart or something, but I don't want to do that right now. Some rubber thingy-mabobbers for connecting these together. You gently squeeze them on here if you want to connect different ones on here, and then you like can connect them and to make something else. But anyway, put those right here. Just watch out since you might break them. There's like some glass beads. I think those are like kettling stones, and then here's like a little rubber thing. I'll show you what it's that rubber thing's for later. Some lids for these cups. These little graduated plastic cups, like the smaller versions of this one. I'm just gonna leave them in here and throw these over. Then there's some electricity thingamabobbers. I don't know what they're for. I think
alligator clips.
Okay. There's like I think this is zinc actually. It's like a zinc sheet of metal or whatever. Anyway, that goes there. Some glass bottles. These lids are for the bottles. Most of them are glass, though this one is plastic. And these stickers. Let's move this out of the way. These stickers go on the bottles. I will not, when we place them on the bottles, and there's some periodic table thingy stickers. I'll just put those there. So yep, these lids go on them. I'm not gonna put them on right now, but I guess you could. It's just I wouldn't. And they're like safety lids, so you have to like press them down really hard to get them off. Glass. Well, no, that one's plastic. Glass. A little Erlenmeyer flask, also known as a conical flask. And another one of these glass connector thingy-mabobbers. That's 40 degree angle. Here's another L1.
90 degrees.
That one's 90 degrees. Just a straight one. Another pipette looking one. Some more test tubes, 2 more, so there are 7 test tubes in total. There is a syringe, plastic syringe with measurements in millimeters. Some more chemicals. I'm not gonna go into them now. Go over them in the end. A copper wire, a copper sheet, I think. Wire gauze, an evaporating dish. Ceramic, wire gauze, a spirit burner. Oh, I know what this is for. So this is the wick that you put denatured alcohol in. This is like the wick holder, then and then some other things for the wick. There are instructions on how to put them in. This is the lid you put on it. And then here is a toad stand, I think it's called. put the burner under here. Put the gauze on here.
Mesh.
The wire gauze in there. If you're like heating up the flask, or the evaporating dish, you put it right here so it doesn't get directly hit with the flame. And then there's some papers. I think they're I don't know what the white one, the orange one is for, but they are the papers. And yeah, so there's some wood and then stuff for the burner. But I am going to go over the chemicals now. Once I get this out of my way, and then I'm just gonna put the lead right here. Might want to put the lead in a bag if I get this. Let's see. Okay, now on to the chemicals. Let's see, there's potassium iodide, sodium thiosulfate, I think that's pronounced. Iron powder, potassium bromide, charcoal. I don't know what you need charcoal for. Aluminum iron sulfate. Sodium hydrogen sulfate. Gotta be careful with that one. Magnesium strip. Sulfur. Strong version of table salt, this is. Potassium hydros. Potassium hydros. I can't pronounce this.
Potassium hexacyanoferrate.
Potassium hexacyanoferrate. Good. Calcium hydroxide. Sodium carbonate. Potassium perchlorate. God, this one's bad. For you, it's really dangerous. It's a strong oxidizer. It's toxic. Aluminum chloride. Last two. Copper sulfate. Not copper sulfide. That one's really bad. But this one's still bad. The other one's even worse. And litmus powder for the litmus solution. Well, there you have it. The Chem C3000. So it's a really cool chemistry set. Most of it's half plastic, half glass, half chemicals, half metal, and half rubber. It's mostly plastic. There's some metal, and there's one thing of ceramic, but it's mostly plastic and glass. And these chemicals are hard to get. They're lab grade, not the other grade. They're weakened This is though anyway, this is for older kids. I wouldn't have this for like a party. I guess you could have this for a science party, but yeah, I don't know. It's a nice set. Huge shout out to Things and Cosmos. They make amazing science equipment and toys and stuff like that. Yeah. So smash that like button and see you again next time. Bye.